Tribal Council went exactly how I wanted it to. I was able to successfully idle out Ryan, which I think was a good move in my opinion because it opens up the endgame. A lot of people wanted to drag him to the end, but now that he's gone, people might reconsider and they might be more inclined to take me. Do I think that's likely? Probably not. I feel like I have to win one of the next 2 immunity challenges to have a chance because my idol's only good for one in the next 2 rounds, so if I lose today, I'm going to have to play it. Well, I'm glad that worked out. It's good that Ryan's gone. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not too sure I made the right decision last round. I mean, moving forward, I don't think I can work with Douglas because he's getting too unpredictable, and he is a big threat to win, so realistically speaking, I probably shouldn't sit next to him at the end. But I don't know who else will take me, so I voted Ryan. I decided to keep Sam around. I'm hoping I can repair that relationship and hopefully get, a couple more days into this game. Can't believe he played the idol. Yeah, well, at least it was Ryan who went home, not one of us. I guess. Well, if he loses the immunity challenge, we have an easy vote on Douglas, so hopefully that happens. If not, we'll just vote for Ben. Yeah, sounds good. Ryan going out is really unfortunate because he was part of my endgame plan, so Allie and I need to rethink. Of the 4 people left, who do we want to sit next to? I can't believe Ryan's gone. I know, that really throws me for a loop. I was hoping he'd be able to make it to the end with us. Yeah, so what do we do here? Who should we take instead? Well, clearly not Douglas. Clearly. And I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to sit next to Sam or Tony because the jury would probably vote for them. That just leaves Ben. Yeah. I mean, I guess Ben makes the most sense of the 4. Ryan going sucks. I mean, I didn't like him all that much, but he was an important part of my game. So now that he's gone, it's a tough decision about who to bring to the end over him. Rosie and I came to the decision that Ben would probably be the easiest to beat of the 4 just because he has ticked off a lot of the jury and I don't know if he'll get any votes. So Ben, right now it's looking like the person we're going to take, but if Douglas wins the next challenge, then he's probably just going to be the easy vote. Well, that vote could have gone a lot better. Yeah, it could have gone a lot worse, too. That is true. The plan to take out Douglas didn't work out, but I'm not too upset about that. The main takeaway from last night is that the Gen 2 alliance is fractured. They've completely split up, so that's just great because now Sam and I have a great chance of actually making it to the end. Oh, Sam, I have something to tell you. What's that? Well, last round, I found the hidden immunity idol. Really? Yep. I didn't get the chance to tell you, but, I got it. We're good. Awesome! Tony told me she has the idol, which is just amazing news. I'm glad she's got it. I'm glad she told me about it. And, well, I feel pretty confident now because we're in a good spot, I think. Douglas will be an easy out this round, hopefully. And next round, Tony's got her idol, so we should be able to make it to the final 4. Hey, Sam. Hey, Ben. Can we talk? Yeah, I don't see why not. Last round I had the choice of voting you off or voting Ryan off. Obviously, picked Ryan. Yeah. And, there's a reason for it. I know we haven't really been on the same page, and I don't know if we'll ever get back on the same page, but I was hoping to work with you, and, that's why I didn't want you to go. Really. Yeah, at this point I feel like I'm kind of on my own. Like, I don't want to take Douglas to the end because he'll beat me. And it's just, I don't know what to do, Yeah, I get that. I mean, appreciate you not voting me out. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I can trust you. And that's fair. The bottom line is I don't trust Ben. That's plain and simple. He had his chances to work with me and he didn't. So at this point, it's like, it's too little too late in my opinion. He's not someone who I really consider an ally. He's not really someone who I want to take further into the game. I had a talk with Ben. Oh yeah? How'd that go? Well, he said he was, willing to work with me, and that's why he voted off Ryan, and, stuff like that. Well, that's good. Really? Yeah, I think we should definitely take Ben to the end. I think he's got the worst chances out of everyone left. Yeah, maybe. I would love to sit next to Ben in the end, because I don't think the jury respects his game at all. Looking at all the people there, he's screwed them all over, and well, I don't think they would vote for him. So my ideal final three would just be him and Sam. Because I love Sam, Sam's a great guy, but I also think I can beat him because he hasn't really done a whole lot. So it would be a pretty even match in my opinion. Hey Tony. Hey Ben. Can I run something by you? Sure, what is it? How would you feel about an all-Wara final three? Me, you, Sam. Well, yeah, I'd be fine with that. I mean, I'm fine with anything at this point because I feel like I'm on the bottom and, I'm down to go to the end with you guys. That's great. I'm not sure going to the end with Tony and Sam's the best idea, but it's definitely an idea, and I think they come with some sincerity. I know they value honesty and all that stuff, so I think when they say they want to take me to the end, they're serious about it, but I don't know if that's the best final three for me. Welcome, survivors, to your next immunity challenge. In this challenge, you all have to hang upside down from this platform. If you fall, you're out. Last one standing wins immunity, safe from the vote. Alright, everyone's in position, and this challenge is on. Rosie falls, she's the first one out. Everyone else doing a good job of hanging in there. Sam drops out of nowhere, and we're down to 4. Still in the challenge, we have Allie, Ben, Tony, and Douglas. Who's gonna win this one? Allie falls off. There's only 3 left on. Ben, Tony, and Douglas have been up here for 1 hour. Ben and Douglas are looking for their second individual immunity win of the season. Tony looking for her first. Tony drops. It's between Ben and Douglas. Both have been looking strong, but somebody's gonna have to win this. And Ben drops, which means Douglas wins immunity, safe from the vote. Congratulations, Douglas, on winning immunity. Guaranteed a 1 in 5 shot of winning this game. As for the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, where somebody will be voted off and become the 5th member of our jury. Won't be you. Alright, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. I'll see you tonight. After the last round, I feel like my game has been slipping away from me, but we've brought it back. I won the challenge, I'm safe this round. I got my idol for next round, so I'll just need to win the final 4 immunity challenge to get to the end and hopefully win. Congratulations, Douglas. Yeah, it was a hard-fought one. Douglas winning was the worst outcome that challenge could have had. Everyone was fine with just voting him out, and now that he's immune, people are probably going to think, oh, Ben's his ally, so let's just vote Ben out instead. And I feel like that's probably what's going to happen tonight. Man, it sucks that he won. Yeah, I mean, why couldn't it just be easy to take him out? I know, right? But I guess that just leaves us with Ben. Yeah, I guess so. So we're all fine with voting him out? Yeah, of course. Yeah, no complaints here. Douglas won, which, good on him, but it's really just unfortunate. The backup plan is Ben. Rose and I did talk about bringing him to the end potentially, but I feel at this point it's just best to just stick with the Alliance, people we trust, get rid of Ben, and not rock the boat. So how do you feel about the Ben vote? Well, I don't know. It's probably smarter to get rid of Sam and Tony because if we vote off Ben, then we're committing to taking one of them to the end. But at the same time, I wouldn't really trust Ben and Douglas to vote with us. Yeah, that's a fair point. Getting rid of Ben might not be the smartest move, but I think it makes the most sense. Last round, Douglas was throwing out my name, so I don't really trust him. I feel like he and Ben could be targeting me this round. And I trust that Sam and Tony are genuine when they say they're voting for Ben, so I think it makes the most sense to just stick with the numbers, get rid of Ben, and then sort out the mess and the potential final 3 afterwards. I don't know if we should vote for Ben here. Why? Do you actually want to take him to the end? I mean, yeah, it'd be the easiest thing to do, but I also think it doesn't make sense for us, because if we get rid of Ben, we have to get rid of Douglas next. And then at the final 4, we're up against a duo, it's gonna end up in a fire-making challenge. That's true, so who would you want to vote? Well, personally, I would say Rosie. Really? Yeah, I think she's got a better chance of winning than Allie does. Maybe. And then next round we get rid of Douglas, and then at final 4 we We got Allie and Ben. Huh. So Tony wants to take out Rosie, and I'm not opposed. I mean, I never gave Rosie my word or anything, but I trust her more than I trust Ben, let's just say that. To get rid of Rosie, we'll need Ben and Douglas, and I don't really want to put trust in those two. Yeah, I hear you, they could potentially blow that up in our face. I think getting rid of Rosie is the right thing to do. For one, it's a big move, I haven't really made any of those. Two, it's a smart move, it keeps around Ben, and it really sets me up for the endgame because next round, me, Sam, and Ben should have a majority, and if Douglas wins immunity, then I won't have to worry because Allie will go, I got my idol, I'm just hoping this works out. What's the game plan tonight, Ben? I don't know, what's everyone doing? I'm not too sure. I think they're probably voting for you, but I could be wrong. Tonight I need to figure out what's going on, because my name's definitely out there, and if I just sit back and do nothing, I'm gonna get voted out, so I need to make sure I'm out there trying to save myself. So what have you heard, Allie? Well, to be honest, I heard your name. Yeah. Talking to Sam and Tony, they want to do you, but I'm open to other things. Personally, I would think it would be wise to vote off Sam here. How come? Well, he's the big jury threat. I mean, him and Tony are just probably the two biggest jury threats, so it'd be stupid for us to not vote them. Yeah, I guess. And all things considered, those two need to go. Douglas needs to go. So I think me, you, and Rosie should just be the final three because that's probably our best shots at winning is against each other. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm fine with voting for Sam. I threw out Sam's name to Ben, but that's not the plan tonight. I don't want to risk keeping Douglas as number one in the game, so Ben's got to go, which, will probably make it harder for me to win, but I think I've got a good chance. So what's happening, guys? Well, Rosie and Allie want it to be you, Ben. Really? Yeah, but we want it to be Rosie because she's got a better chance of winning than Allie does. She's more likable. That is true. Yeah, so, are you in? I guess so. Either I'm a swing vote in this situation, or both sides are lying to me and they're just voting me out. I'm not sure which one's true. I'm also not sure who I want to vote. I'll probably have to talk to Douglas and see where his head's at, because if we don't vote in the same direction, it might tie. I have news, Douglas. What's the news? What's happening? Sam and Tony want it to be Rosie. Rosie and Allie want it to be Sam. Okay, that's interesting. I figure you'd probably want it to be Sam. Well, maybe, maybe not. Between Sam and Rosie, it's a no-brainer who needs to go. It's Rosie. Rosie needs to get out of here. Do I think she's a bigger threat than Sam? Not at all. But if she goes, Allie has no choice but to go final three with me and Ben. Ben has no choice but to go final three with me and Allie. Or else they're going to take someone who's a big jury threat to win. So, hopefully Rosie goes. Next round, I can idle out Sam or Tony, and then take the other one out at 4 because who would want to sit next to someone who's got locked votes? Yeah, I would vote for Rosie here, that's my call. Really? And Sam does have the support to win. Yeah, but we can get rid of him next. I think Rosie makes sense here because then Allie will just work with us next round and we'll be set. I know that Tony and Sam did offer me a final 3 deal, but I'm not sure I should take it. I mean, I don't think I beat those two. Whereas with Rosie and Allie, I think I've got a much better shot. The thing is, Douglas doesn't want to vote off Sam. He wants to vote off Rosie. And, I don't know about that because then I'd have to commit to taking Douglas to the end, and I don't want to do that. Are you sure? Sam's a much bigger threat. I'm sure. He's also way more likely to beat you in the next challenge, then where will that leave you? We'll cross that bridge if we come to it. Ben has a choice here. He can either vote for Rosie or force a tie. And, well, I don't think he'll want to force a tie. He's kind of in a lose-lose situation. I mean, I think he's been in one of those for most of the game, so just not feeling confident. I think I got a clear path to the end, and nothing should really mess that up. Welcome, survivors, to Tribal Council. Now introducing the members of the jury. Matthew, Jordan, Kim, and Ryan. Voted off to the last Tribal Council. So Douglas, this is your second immunity win of the season. How does it feel to go to the final 5? Well, it feels great, Jeff. I know if I'd lost that, I'd probably be in some danger, but to be able to win and know that I'm safe this round is just great, considering these guys probably want to vote me out. So, Allie, how do you feel about Douglas winning immunity? Well, Jeff, to be honest, it's not the best, but, you just gotta regroup and come up with something else to do. Tony, how about you? Do you know what you're doing tonight? I do, Jeff. I think we've all got a plan, and it's pretty straightforward. Alright, well, it is time to vote. Tony, you can start us off. I'll go tally the votes. I've tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, that would be the time to do so. No? Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll now read the votes. First vote, Rosie. Second vote, Ben. That's 1 vote for Rosie, 1 vote for Ben. Ben. That's 2 votes for Ben, 1 vote for Rosie. Fourth vote, Rosie. We're tied. 2 votes Rosie, 2 votes Ben, 2 votes left. Rosie. That's 3 votes for Rosie, 2 votes for Ben. The final vote. The 11th person voted off and the 5th member of our jury. Rosie. Rosie, that's 4 votes and that's enough for tonight. I'll need you to bring me your torch. Rosie. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, survivors, congratulations on making it to the final 5. You're 1 step closer to the end of the game. Raglan down's free, guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night. I'm honestly shocked. I thought it would be Ben tonight, but instead it was me, so good move on their part, I guess. Didn't see it coming. I made it to the final 6. I'm pretty proud of that. I think I played a pretty solid game, and, it sucks to be over, but I wish Allie the best of luck. I hope she can win it all.